guys, so today's look is a prom makeup look. This is what it looks like. It is gold, coppery, and it's pretty intense, but I feel like go all out for prom. So this is a little different than my last prom look. I feel like this is more dramatic and more intense. So I hope you guys like this video, and I will see you in my next one. Okay guys, so I already did a couple stuff before I did this eye. I did prime already with my MAC Painterly Paint Pot, nothing new. I also filled in my eyebrows with Anastasia's Brow Wiz in dark brown. I think I'm gonna have to switch over to like chocolate or blonde or something, but did that. And also for prom, you're going to want to make sure your lips are very moisturized before you put lip products on. So I used my Bite Beauty Agave lip mask. So first we're going to start off with just building up this crease color before we get into those crazy like pigment looking shadows. So I'm going to start off with Makeup Geek's Peach Smoothie, and we're going to just take a blending brush. I mean, any blending brush will work, and we're just going to pop this in that crease. And then we are going to go in with Makeup Geek Creme Brulee. This is what Creme Brulee looks like. It's just a little bit darker than Peach Smoothie, and it is not as peachy. And we're going to take this in the crease, and we're also going to take it in this outer corner right here. You don't have to be precise with this at all. Now we are going to take, this is my Violet Voss Holy Grail palette, and I'm going to take this color right here called Are You Kidding Me? So cute. And I'm going to take that with a different blending brush. This is more of a taper blending brush. It's Bdellium Tools 785 brush, and I'm really loving this brush. And I'm kind of just going to focus this in that outer corner right here. Just deepen it up a little bit. It's kind of a deeper version of Creme Brulee. So we're just taking that down there. And then we're going to take Makeup Geek's Cocoa Bear. It's a very warm brown, and we are just going to do the same exact thing with it. I do want to go in with something a little darker, so we're going to go in with Brownie Points. And Brownie Points is a beautiful color. It's not as warm as Cocoa Bear, but it is a little deeper. We're also going to kind of take it a little bit outward, because I've noticed lately that when I do a wing, if I take the shadows a little outward, it looks a lot better. If you're not doing a wing, you do not even have to do that. Now I'm going to go in with a different brush. I'm going to go in with my Bdellium Tools 781. It's just a smaller brush to go in here. And I'm going to take Teddy Bear. And we're just going to focus Teddy Bear in this outer portion as well. Kind of make it pretty nice and deep. And that's looking a little cray. So I'm just going to go back in with whatever's left on this brush and blend it. Now we're going to take this brush, and we're also going to go in with a black. I suggest a matte black if you have one. Any matte black will work. I just have my Too Faced Stardust palette, and I'm using Sin City. It's just what I have on me at the moment. And you're kind of going to do the same exact thing you just did with Teddy Bear, except focus it a bit more in this outer corner. Make sure you don't go too high into the crease with this, because that's not what we want. But we're going to do that, and then we're going to blend everything out again. I am going to go actually a little bit in with Are You Kidding Me? Because I feel like we lost some of those shadows there. Now what makes this look different are these two shadows right here. One is actually a pigment and one is an eyeshadow. So we are going to first use our, if you have a glitter glue, I suggest using glitter glue. If not, you can spray your brush with MAC Fix Plus. You can spray your brush with water, whatever you want, but I find that this works the best for me. This is Inglot's Pigment 24. It's probably the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. It's so gorgeous. So this is what we're going to be using. Now, I wanted to do this one first, so when I did the lighter one, I can kind of blend it into this one. So what we're going to do is we are going to take the Shadow Insurance glitter glue and we're going to just take it on our finger and pack it right in the center of that lid. Make sure that's nice and tacky. And I'm just going to take another finger that doesn't have the glitter glue on it, and I'm just going to pack that pigment on. It's just crazy gorgeous. I can't get over it. We're just packing this on and kind of like letting it fade out towards our darker colors. So that's how that is looking. Looks very orangey and coppery. I feel that a nice gold color is going to make the look more neutral, more wearable, but still looking beautiful. And yeah, so yeah. Now I'm going to go in again with the glitter glue. I didn't put it all the way in the inner corner just because I didn't want the inner corner to pick up any of this center color. So I am going to take, this is my Natasha Denona green brown palette. You do not need to get the whole palette. This is a very expensive palette. If I were to get one shadow out of this palette, it would be the one I'm using. And this is True Gold. It almost looks green here, but it is beautiful. It is what is in this inner corner right here. And that's what I'm going to be using. So I am going to take this Shadow Insurance again, and we are going to take it right in this inner corner and kind of make sure we like overlap that copper color just a little bit. And then I'm going to take my finger with True Gold and I'm just going to pop it in the inner corner. And I popped it in there. Now it looks a little just like it's there, so we're kind of just going to tap right on top of where that other color is and maybe like kind of like move it together and blend the two colors into each other. So that's what that looks like. Now say you guys don't like this copper color in the center, you can honestly pop any color you want in there. I know that sounds crazy, like if I were to pop a purple in there, you probably think it would look weird. It wouldn't look weird at all. So if you wanted to say match your dress, take that copper color out, just pop, say you got a green, just pop that green right there. And I promise you, it'll look good. And using a Shadow Insurance or MAC Fix Plus will make the look more intense. So I do suggest that as well. Also going to help everything stay on for longer, even if you're not using a pigment like I used, even if you're using an eyeshadow like True Gold, it's just going to make it look more intense. And I think that something like that is beautiful for prom. So now I'm going to do a wing. Now, wings can be a struggle for people, so I figured today I would do it on camera. I'm actually really loving this to do my wings lately. This is Jessie's Girl liquid eyeliner, and this one is in black. Sometimes I'll go in with this, and it doesn't make as precise of a line, so I'll go back in with my Stila. But for now, I'm using this. We'll see if I can make it thin enough. If not, I'll go back in with my Stila. So I'm just taking it as close to my lash line as I can. And just kind of working it through the lash line. I know some people do their wing first, but that like stresses me out. So I do the whole lid first and then I just go out. With my wing. Now it's a terrible wing at the moment. You have to for sure fix it up. And then I go this way and go back and kind of retrace it and make sure that it looks nice and kind of thicker. I like my wing to be a little thicker. Now you can just do a tiny wing. Or you can do no wing at all. I mean, your preference just depends on you. So I am going to go in with my lashes today. Now, say you don't want to spend $10 on lashes. These are $10 lashes. I am not going to lie to you. Ardell Wispies, Ardell Demi Wispies, they are beautiful. You can get them at Harmon's, you can get them at Walgreens, you can get them anywhere and they will work beautifully. They're $3 and they would suit you, especially if you don't wear lashes a lot. You don't really need $10 lashes. So these are the lashes that I chose for today. They are Violet Voss Vamptress, and I really love these lashes. So I am going to apply these off camera just because I don't want this video to be crazy long. Okay guys, so I did just apply my lashes and I am going to do my inner corner. I'm going to take MAC's Nylon and we are just going to pop that right here. Nothing too crazy, but Nylon does complement the inner corners really well. And then I'm going to take Creme Brulee right here and we're just going to go right under the lash line. Nothing too smoky. Now as you can see, these eyes look super different, and that is because I put a liner, a white liner in the lash line. This will make your eyes look bigger. Personally, when I take pictures and I smile, my eyes look super small. So I really I don't like to put black liner in the eyes because it just closes my eyes up way too much, especially when I'm taking pictures of me smiling and stuff. So if you have that same problem, I really suggest highbrow. This is like a white pastel-y pink, but it's not bright white, and it's actually to go under your eyebrows, but I use it for my eyes. If you have really sensitive eyes, I don't know if I would suggest this one. I would suggest obviously an actual eyeliner, but for me it works beautifully, and it stays on really well. So I am just going to take that. So I'm just putting my hair up just to make sure I don't get it in my hair, especially if you're going to prom. I mean, your hair is probably already done, so you want to be super careful when you're doing your foundation. So first I am going to take my Porefessional. Now I do have a different routine now that I found another primer that I like. If you're like me and you get oily in the T-zone, your pores are big, this is perfect for you. This is going to smooth everything out and make sure that your foundation lays really well in that center that can kind of be a problem sometimes. This other step is optional. It depends on what kind of skin you want. If you want super matte skin, skip this step. This is going to make your skin look like skin. It is going to make you look radiant. It's going to make you look beautiful. This is the Becca Backlight Filter Primer. And what I do is I take it on both my hands and I kind of put it around where I put Porefessional. I make sure I don't hit You see that kind of like glow, obviously. Now I am going to color correct my under eyes. I personally have to color correct my under eyes. You might be able to skip this step. This is the Becca Brightening Corrector. So now that my eyes are color corrected, I'm going to take my foundation. I am taking my Estee Lauder Double Wear. This is what I actually wore to prom. My second year. My first year I wore a Laura Mercier Silk Cream Foundation, and that was beautiful too. This is 2N1 Desert Beige. I also have it in a shade darker for my summer days, but you know, I'm pale now. So I would just dab this all over the face. So after you got a decent amount of this on your face, which I would say I do, I'm going to take a flat top brush. This is my BH Cosmetics one, and we're just going to make sure we buff this into the skin. Okay guys, so after that I choose to cream contour. I love cream contour, and it will make your contour last longer. It will make it slightly more intense, and I really suggest it. I'm going to be using my Laura Mercier cream contour. I'm going to use the shade number 1. I'm just going to take this down the cheekbone, and we're going to take it around the forehead for us girls with a big forehead, you know. And then I'm going to take it down here. I'm going to take it down the nose. Ooh, that was a big swipe. Okay. So we're going to take it down the nose like that. We're going to take it under the lip to make our lips look a little more pouty. And then we're going to get rid of the double chin. I am going to use the angled version of the brush I use for my foundation. And I just find that this blends everything in beautifully. So we're going to take this and blend it up. And I'm just blending out this. Don't forget to blend out under your lip, because I forget that sometimes. And also your jawline. Now for prom, you want to make sure you are setting all of this with powder. So I am setting this with my Bare Skin, my Perfecting Veil in medium. This does not have SPF in it. If you have the regular Bare Minerals foundation, because I used to set my face with that, if you have that, I do not suggest using it for prom, because it has SPF in it, and when powders have SPF in it, it can flash back. Even with liquid foundations, you can get a white cast when you take pictures. This actually does have SPF in it, but I don't find that I get flashback with it, so I think that's fine for you. I am going to do my contour and stuff with powder as well. I am going to be using my Kevyn Aucoin sculpting kit. I'm using the powder one, and I'm using my Sonia Kashuk angled brush. I just find that using an angled brush just gives you like precise enough, but not like you're drawing like lines on your face. So now that that's done, we do want to bronze up the face. You don't just want a contour. It can look muddy sometimes, and we don't need that. So we are going to take a bronzer. Any bronzer will work. I kind of want some luminosity, so I'm going to take Too Faced Beach Bunny, and I'm going to take it with the same brush. It's okay if it has a little bit of the contour on it. I'm going to take it with the same brush, and we're just going to kind of, it's going to make it a little more intense, but it's also going to give us some of that color back to our skin. And then we are going to do a highlight. My highlight today is going to be Urban Decay's Sin, and I'm going to take my e.l.f. blush brush and just top my cheekbones with this. I also am going to take it down the center of my nose. So that is it for the face. Now there are 2 more steps that I'm going to do today. I do feel that setting your eyebrows for prom is a must, so I am going to set mine with my Anastasia Beverly Hills clear setting gel. I am going to put some mascara on. I'm going to do my Too Faced Waterproof Better Than Sex mascara. I think waterproof is good because waterproof, for the most part, depending on which waterproof formula you get, lasts longer. So for prom, we need something to last all night long with no issues. So I'm going to go in with my lip. I suggest a liquid lipstick. They are a little drying, which is why I put my lip mask on before I use it, but liquid lipsticks are going to last you the entire night, and that is something that you need. Oh my hair is such a mess. That's definitely something that I feel like you need. I am going to go in, where is it? I'm going to go in with a nude color. I feel like nudes are perfect for prom. I think I wore a nude my first prom. My second prom I did wear red. I'm not going to lie, I did wear red. But I feel like a nude would suit any look. So I'm going to go in with Anastasia Beverly Hills Stripped. This is available at Macy's, Sephora, their website online, Ulta. So that's what that looks like. I feel like it's just such a muted, beautiful color. This is it for the look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope this helps you for prom, if in any way. And I hope you guys have a great time. I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.